Okay, so I'm going to show you how to combine PDFs now. You don't have to combine PDFs if the PDFs you're creating out of your Illustrator document are already in the same Illustrator document. But if they're in different documents, then you wanna combine them. So I will go export. I'm just going to simulate having multiple PDFs that I want to combine. So I'm going to go into File, Save a Copy. I'm going to change it to Adobe PDF. I'm going to only create a PDF with Artboard 1. So I'm just going to change the name to Artboard 1. Save as PDF. Okay, and now I'm going to do that again and create a separate PDF with Artboard 2. So export, or sorry, save as a copy, Adobe PDF. I'm going to change the name of this to Artboard 2, and I'm going to change the range to Artboard 2, because range means what artboard number you want to export. Save as PDF. Okay. And what I have here is a PDF document that just contains Artboard 2 and a PDF document that just contains Artboard 1. But in your submission, we want one PDF which contains both artboards within that PDF. So I'm going to show you how to do it two ways. One way I'm going to show for the Mac users first. It's really simple in preview. So I double clicked my PDF and opened up preview. In preview, I want to show my thumbnails by clicking the menu here on the left. And then I can open up my second PDF, open up thumbnails, and I can drag from the thumbnail section Artboard 2 under Artboard 1 and hit Control S or Command S to save it. And then as you can see now, Artboard 1 has both PDF 1 and 2 in it. So I'm just going to close them, and I always double check when I combine PDFs from separate documents. Always double check, because sometimes you think you have it saved and you don't, and you submit something and it's only half of your document or less, and that's really bad because you put in all that work and you didn't submit your full document. So just double check. As you can see, Artboard 1 now has both PDFs. Okay, so, and then I'm going to change the name, right click, change name to whatever the file name you need to submit is. Okay, so that was for Mac users. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it for PC users, or you can do it on Mac too with Adobe Acrobat. But before I do that, I need to delete Artboard 2 from Artboard 1. Okay, save it. So now my artboards, my PDFs are only of a single artboard. Okay, now I'm going to go into Adobe Acrobat. I'm going to find it like that. And I'm actually going to open one of the documents in Adobe Acrobat first. Okay, so you can do this a couple of ways here. The first way you can do it is you can combine files. You can kind of drag and drop the two artboards you want to combine and hit combined. And if you see that, you have your files combined. Great. In Binder 2, and I go to File, Save As, Binder. You can save it there. Binder 2, save. So now I double click that to open Binder 2. It has both PDFs in one document now. Okay, so there's another way you can do it too. Here I have my Artboard 1 open. See how in Binder 2 it has like page thumbnails here? okay, let's just do this in an example since we already have Binder 2 open page thumbnails. Let's say I want to add a third PDF to this document. I can just take the file that I want to add and drop it into the Binder 2, and I hit Control S to save it, and then Binder 2 is now saved. And if I close it, I can double check it. Let me double check it, and I open it. All right, it has 3 separate PDFs that I've now combined into a single PDF. So that's how you do it. And I'm just going to double check in Adobe Acrobat 2. It should say the same thing. That's how you do it. Okay, was that helpful? And again, just make sure the file, the compiled file you create has the right naming convention, and just double check that it's not a super huge file size. 7.2 megabytes is a fine size for this submission. If you can get it down even further, great, but I think that'll be accepted. And you can submit that via course link. Okay. That was everything in my tutorial.